Alright, what's up everybody? We're back. And this time we got something very interesting. And I want to thank some of you guys that watched the video. Don't know if you subscribe or not. I hope you do. But those of you that commented and told me to check out this clipper right here. I'm here, I've been testing it for 3 weeks. I've been rocking with it every day. I've been trying to feel it out, see how I like it. I'm cutting my hair with it now. And while I was sitting here, I was like, I guess this is time to record it and drop the video, because I think it's a very important review / comparison video. It's important that people acknowledge these things, and us as barbers start to acknowledge these things. There's a way we can save money, and it's not all about having the coolest or the most hype product out. These products can also help people that aren't barbers, that don't want to spend the crazy high prices for these clippers. So with that being said, we have the VGR 003. On Amazon it goes for about 50 bucks. Give or take a little bit. I think you can find it on AliExpress for like 35, and it comes in, this is blue instead of gold. It resembles JRL clippers, and people have said that the TPOB resembles what, Coco is the name brand, I believe. Anyways, I ended up picking up TPOB's line, the XO line, clipper and trimmer. And I also picked up the Gamma Plus Cyborg clipper and trimmer. If you guys checked out that review, I ended up liking the XO clipper and the Cyborg trimmer. That's the setup I've been rocking with since the new year, and I loved it. I still love it. I still absolutely love this. This thing is a beast in every way, in every situation. I don't put it down, and it's my go-to clip, my go-to trimmer, and if I could only choose one trimmer, it'd be this trimmer. Now, the same for this clipper. I absolutely loved it. I haven't put it down since the new year, and I've been rocking with it every day. I actually have 2 of them. So I liked it. I still like it. But you guys in the comments told me you must check out the VGR 003. You cannot deny that it is up to par with the best. This is basically what y'all was telling me. So after a few comments saying the same thing, I had to order one. So I ordered one, and I've been cutting with it for about 3 weeks. And I have not picked my XO back up. I throw this back on the charger, and I continue to prefer to pick this up. I know. I love the way this thing looks. It's beautiful. The form factor is amazing. Feels good in your hand. I love this, the blacked out everything with the gray logo. I love it. It looks good. I like the green LED on the black. I love it. It looks awesome. That's why it hurts me to say I still enjoy cutting with this one more. I'm gonna break down all the reasons why. So at first, cutting with this one, I felt the grip being wide felt really nice in my hand. But after cutting with this one for a few weeks, I ended up feeling like I like this one better. It just helps me flow a little, but that could just be my hand size. I got long fingers, my hands aren't the smallest, but I like to have a whole grip around the clipper. Some people like wider clippers. That's all preference, so we're not even gonna really get into that too much. Let's go straight to the levers. This one has nice crisp clicks. You can drop it on the next click without slipping past it. So easy. Just nice. And then once it gets to each end, that's it, it stops. This one, the clicks are not as perfectly like locking, like sometimes you skip past one of them, and then when you get to the end, it's kind of just like sloppy. There's not like a full click there. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought anything bad about it if I didn't feel this. And now it could just be mine's crisp and somebody buy it and it's not as crisp. But compared to this, it feels way, way more robust. Now, they're using basically, some wouldn't agree, some people would disagree with me for sure, but they're using the same blade system, meaning that the guard system is very similar to the wall system. This clipper still fits the TPOB guards perfectly. That's what I've been using on it. That, and I like the Gamma guards, the Gamma magnet guards. They're actually one of my favorite. To me, they're like an upgraded wall guard system, and that's my favorite system. But this blade cuts amazing, very, very smooth. And this one looks better. It looks way better, but it doesn't cut as good. And I'm gonna keep cutting with them and see if, you know, they dull faster, but they cut smooth. They cut really good. And one last thing about the blade and the lever is that even though it doesn't seem like it does, I feel like the VGR opens wider. So sometimes I find myself skipping a guard because I get so much, you know, adjustment out of it compared. All right. And I wanted the docks because I can throw them back on the docks in between cuts, or when I'm not using them, I just throw it on the dock and it's charged up and I know it's always charged. With this, I know that I need to charge it or I don't. So that's the only downside to me so far, is that it does not have a dock. I really like the dock. But now, I believe the battery is smaller on this one. Actually, let me get the box for you. We'll definitely find out. So, let's see. It says the battery life. 2500 milliamp hours. This one's 2900 milliamp hours. So the VGR is just right underneath it. They're going to be very similar in battery life. The VGR might die a little quicker because of one special feature that this thing has that this doesn't. And that is, it hits 9,000 RPMs. So both clippers have brushless motors. They're USB-C, that digital brushless stuff that they all talk about. They're both quiet. Both running. Let's turn off. They're both running 7,500 RPMs. Now the VGR can jump to 9,000. And whether you want to believe that or not, that 9,000 is amazing for certain hair textures. And I find that this clipper overall, no matter what gear it's in, I tend to do less passes. Let's say that. So you know how you're fading and you're doing your passes? I tend to do less with this one, and then certain hair textures, you turn it on at 9,000 RPMs and you get a way smoother cut. It just cuts through it. Or when you're taking somebody with long hair down and you're just chopping it down to a low number, 9,000 RPMs, it does not hesitate. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't lag, nothing. It's just cuts, right? So now, this looks kind of like a JRL Onyx. This looks kind of like a Coco. I'm sure there's little differences about them. I don't have a Coco to compare to this one, and I don't have a JRL Onyx to compare to this one. But comparing them together, for the price of this one, you can almost get 3 of these. Now, if the battery doesn't last as long with this one as it does this one, it's not going to be by much. And if that's a problem to you, you could still buy 2 of these for cheaper than the price of 1 of these. Now I'm going to continue to cut with this, but so far it hasn't gotten louder. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. The only thing that's having a problem is this coating. Whatever this coating is on this section, it's starting to like peel up like you're doing like a paint remover from my Cool Care. See that? That's the only problem with it. But I mean, it cuts better. It cuts better. It could be mine. It could be just mine. But I'm willing to bet it's not, because that's the reason you guys were telling me in the comments to try this. And now, after saying this, I know this guy will never send me a clipper to review. But I'm willing to review them. If you think you have a better one than this, because this is not it. And even if it is slightly better, and for whatever reason you say it is, your price is still outrageous compared to this price. And I know you can't do this. You can't do that because you won't make no money. And I get it. The bigger companies are doing what you're doing times, inflating it times whatever more. But still, what I'm getting out of this is more than what I would get out of this. And I'm saving more money with this. Now, I haven't found a trimmer at a price like this that can replace this for me. This is still a $200 trimmer. But here I'm at $240. Here I'm at $240, $250. And here I'm at $340, $350. It's $100 more to say I bought a TPOB. My clients don't give a shit. They don't even know. My clients don't give a shit. They don't even know when I put a new clipper on them. But I had one client with thick hair. I was talking to him about it. I showed him that this one does 7,500 RPMs. This one does 7,500 RPMs. I was doing lever open, ball fade, but I was doing that line with the no guard open. I was doing that line. I let him feel what it felt like, and then I told him, you let me know if you feel the difference when I turn it on 9,000 RPMs. I turned it on 9,000 RPMs, did a pass, and instantly we both said, whoa. You could feel the difference. I could feel how effortless it cut through his hair compared to both of them at 7,500 RPMs. That 9,000 RPMs makes a difference, and the switch actually works pretty good with knowing when you're on either or. You don't switch past it. So I go back and forth throughout my cut in different sections of the cut, actually using the change in speed. I thought I wouldn't, but I do, and it's useful. Very, very useful. So I'm going to say my opinion on, I believe, what's going on in the factory. This is like when you're building an avatar on a new game, or you're building your avatar for your Snapchat or whatever. It's like these people, Gamma, TPOB, Coco, VGR, they're all going to the same manufacturer, and they're looking at, okay, I want this shell with this motor, with this switch, with this blade style, with this lever setup, with this LED light, with this charging port, and they're just building whatever is available. Now, for somebody to claim that their clipper is better than the other, man, you gotta prove it. And I'm out here trying to prove it. You beat Gamma. But to me, you did not beat Amazon AliExpress VGR 003. That is crazy. I didn't expect it. I'm surprised. But here we are. I don't have much more to say than that. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about this clipper game. It's one manufacturer, maybe two manufacturers. They all got similar products. They're all just interchanging different hardware, software, switches, LEDs, whatever. Slight variations, slight customizations, but nothing super innovative that's different from any other company. If I can slap another company's guard setup onto a random clipper, then that should tell you all you need to know. Now I'm gonna get back to cutting my hair because this shit is crazy. 40-50 bucks. If you really want it cheaper and you're willing to wait, you can get the blue one on AliExpress. I believe it's AliExpress for $30-$35. I'm gonna have a link to this on Amazon below in the description. It's an affiliate link. Be sure to check that out if you want to grab one of these in your arsenal. It helps out the channel. I appreciate y'all. Drop them comments. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you want me to keep doing things like this, because I think it's very important. When you got people leading you on and you don't know what's good, and you have to spend your hard-earned money, and maybe you're just starting and you can't afford the big boss brands, and you got another brand telling you he's better than the boss brands for a cheaper price, but then you find something 3 times cheaper on Amazon that cuts just as good, if not, in my opinion, better, and has some features that I like better, even though maybe some form factors are a little uglier. Who cares? The clients don't know. If it makes your job easier and it cuts the hair nicer, that's all that fucking matters. So that is it. I'm gonna get back to my haircuts. Let me know if you liked the video. Comment down below if there's any more. I'm really looking for a trimmer to outbeat this. So if you find one, let me know. We'll check it out. We'll continue doing this. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get my channel popping so we can let other people know shit like this exists. Take care. This is Ann signing out.